说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, newbies. This is Chinese Pod. We're bringing you lessons in spoken Mandarin all the way from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
Now, we have in today's lesson, we have a couple of young women, I understand, and they're kind of complimenting, or one is complimenting the other.
We have a great looking lesson.
Okay, a great looking lesson. So this is perhaps, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's typical or whatever. It's a high frequency language.
It does come up, the topic
Okay.
of appearance and people commenting on how good you look.
Okay, that's good.
Or maybe the fact that you've put on a few pounds. As you know, Chinese are not afraid of saying that.
Indeed. All right, so let's listen to these two young ladies 3 times. We'll come back and then we'll talk about it.
Dialogue, first time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。Second time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。Third time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。
Okay, now some nice compliments here.
Yes.
Let's take a look at it.
你的衣服很漂亮。
Your clothes are beautiful.
你的衣服很漂亮。
Your clothes are beautiful.
你的衣服很漂亮。还好吧？
Well, it's nothing special.
还好吧？
Well, I guess they're okay.
还好吧？真的很漂亮。
No, they're really nice.
真的很漂亮。
No, they're really beautiful.
真的很漂亮。谢谢，
Thanks.
谢谢，
Thanks.
谢谢。
Okay, now I guess there's some a very high frequency vocab here. Let's look at the adjective in the first sentence. What was that?
漂亮，漂亮。
漂亮.
对。
And the tones there are
Fourth and neutral.
fourth and neutral. Now, would you pray tell us, Jenny, what does 漂亮 mean?
It means beautiful.
Beautiful or pretty or good looking?
Yes.
Or any of those. Now, 漂亮 in this case, we're talking about clothes, but maybe she got a new dress.
Yeah.
When you say, how did we describe that, the clothes?
衣服，衣服，
衣服. So tell us, what are the tones on that, Jenny?
衣服 first and neutral.
First and neutral.
Yes.
衣服.
衣服
Now, 衣服 means clothes in general.
That's right.
Right. But, so how did we say beautiful clothes?
衣服很漂亮，衣服很漂亮。
So basically meaning the clothes
Are
are
beautiful.
very beautiful. And of course, we said your clothes. How did we express that?
你的，你的，
你的. So let's put it together. Your clothes.
你的衣服，你的衣服，
Great. And your clothes are so beautiful.
你的衣服很漂亮。
That would be your clothes are very beautiful, literally. Okay. Now, in English, you're probably more likely to say specifically, like,
Which item?
Which item of clothing you mean. But in Chinese, it's fine to just say,
你的衣服很漂亮。
yeah, your clothes. That's,
You look great in general.
Yeah. Okay, now I find that Chinese are often, it's very common that they'll throw out these compliments.
Yes.
But the interesting thing is that you should deflect a compliment. In English, we'll always say, thanks, that's great, nice, blah, blah. But in Chinese, you deflect it. Now, how did this particular person deflect the comment?
还好吧，还好吧。
还好吧.
Yeah.
Now, how would you translate that?
I think it means it's okay.
It's okay.
It's so-so.
Yeah.
还好.
So, so the word for good is
好.
好.
对.
And to qualify this, we say
还好.
还好.
Which is like 50% of 好.
Yeah, it's
so-so,
okay.
it's okay.
Not bad, not so bad, not so good. And then we have a particle at the end.
That's 吧.
Ba.
吧.
And what does that do? It softens it more even, doesn't it?
对.
So, 还好吧. Well, how many percentage overall is that in agreement? It's like
70?
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. So I guess it means yes, it's just a nice way to deflect, right? So you're not saying, no, they're ugly. You're saying, they're okay. They're not so bad. Let's hear it again, please.
还好吧.
还好吧. Now, if you were sort of making progress with your spoken Mandarin and somebody said your Chinese is getting really good, you could say,
还好吧.
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 Yeah.
It's a very modest response.
It's a modest response. That's right.
Which is also a high frequency one because we're a modest culture.
Indeed, modesty is a really important part of the
对。
culture. Now, however, to emphasize it, to say, no, really, they're really beautiful.
真的很漂亮. 真的很漂亮.
So we have this 很漂亮 again, really, really nice, really pretty. And then this expression,
真的,
真的.
真的.
Now, 真的 meaning
For real.
for real.
Really.
It's real.
对.
真的. Yeah. Now, so you can use this expression, if somebody asks, is that really true? You can say,
真的.
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 Yeah, for sure. It's true. Man. But in this case, it means, no, it's really the clothes are really very nice.
对,真的很漂亮.
真的很漂亮. So you could use 真的很 and after that, any adjective to add emphasis there.
For example, 真的很好.
Yeah.
It's really good.
真的很好. Yeah, so maybe you're sitting having dinner, somebody cooked for you, and they said, look, do you really like it? And you say,
真的很好.
that's really, really good. And of course, the ultimate,
谢谢.
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 Thank you.
They're going extra length to praise you, so there's no need to be modest anymore. You just accept the praise.
And you just say,
谢谢.
谢谢. Okay, let's listen to that 3 more times, shall we?
好.
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
Dialogue. First time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。Second time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。Third time.
哇，你的衣服很漂亮，
还好吧？
真的很漂亮。
谢谢。
I discussed yesterday with a Western woman actually, who talked about sort of beauty and fashion and stuff in China. That attitudes amongst women are different.
How different?
I think that Chinese women, not all, we're generalizing, but I think maybe here's an idea. Maybe it's because like going to salons and stuff like that is so cheap in China.
Yeah.
Right?
So
It's
you
so
find
cheap.
you find going to salons and getting gussied up is quite is a quite common practice amongst women and sometimes men even in China.
Getting gussied up in saloons.
Men getting gussied up in salons.
That's funny.
But well, it's true. Like, it costs about
It's very cheap.
$3
Yes.
to get your hair washed,
Yeah.
blown dry,
Yeah, the whole thing.
set, and you also get a massage.
The whole thing, yeah.
The whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
costs
yeah.
about $3
Yes.
in big cities.
Yes, yeah. So definitely, I mean, if you like that, I mean, for me personally, you know, if I go to get a haircut, I hate being in there. I just want to get in and get out. And it's
But
funny.
it could be a struggle
It
because they're so
is.
used to giving the
cannot
pampering.
get out because they keep giving you the massage and the shampoo, and I'm like, just come here, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like that, and it is a way to relax. It's not my style of whatever, but I know as well that you know, a lot of women, a lot of guys do it. I mean, John likes to get the massage and just sit back and relax. But it's, I guess the point is, if you like to get gussied up in
Come
Jenny's,
to China.
it's very, very cheap. You can sit there for hours and have the royal treatment, getting your nails done and the whole thing. Anyway, so I think that that's one of the reasons why it generally this woman mentioned that that Chinese women they do focus on their appearance, and that, don't take that in a superficial way. You would too at those prices.
And it's not superficial.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
you can be intellectual with substance, but enjoy frivolity at the same time, right?
That's a great way of putting it.
How?
Okay, hope that was useful and a little cultural insight there into China too. We hope we'll be back again tomorrow with another lesson. And in the meantime, however, we have to say
再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0978
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0978 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0978